So Tom Reed here happened to be in Augusta, as I mentioned, interviewed that other guy, and then while I was interviewing him, this gentleman pulled up. He's a tow truck driver, and we got talking. Your name, sir?
Nari Brown.
Hey, could you turn that off?
Oh, snap. Turn that off.
Because it comes across as really loud.
Nah, that's
so I take these videos and I upload them to YouTube. You cool with that?
Okay, cool.
And how's your first name spelled?
Niirey.
Okay, and you said you're from Atlanta.
I'm from Miami. I've been in Atlanta for a couple years now.
Oh, you weren't old enough to be down in Pork and Beans, were you?
Oh man, nah, I grew up in Carol City, man, up 27th Avenue.
Because there's a guy in Thompson that owns Pigaboo's barbecue place. You ever eat that?
Sounds
soul
familiar.
food. But he was there when they were filming those first 48.
Mm-hmm.
Looked like a rough place.
Yeah, see, I'm more of so that's going further a little bit down south. I'm more like, you know what I'm saying, Carol City, Opelika area.
Okay.
Feel me?
How'd you end up you live in Atlanta now?
I live in Atlanta.
So how'd you end up there?
It was getting a little crazy. It was getting crazy as hell, like, you know what I'm saying, during like one weekend, people were graduating and, you know what I'm saying, had like 3 seniors die, so you feel me? My mom was like, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? She told me, like, you know, she told all us it's time to go, so we ended up finding Lithonia on the map somehow.
Oh, yeah, I know where it's at. I just cut through there the other day. I went up to Detroit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so.
I don't want to go through Atlanta if I can avoid it.
It's cool, though. Atlanta cool, man. Atlanta cool.
You like it?
It's all right.
Cool.
And anytime, I'm going to take Miami over, for sure.
And how long you been driving a tow truck?
For the last about 3 years.
Any money in that?
3-4 years. There's a lot of money in it, man.
Okay.
There's a lot, man. It just depends on how hard you want to get out there and work. How many hours you willing to go out there and get it. How far you willing to drive.
Yeah, now
obviously to go get it. What
is done with these cars after you pick them up? Sold?
Pretty much, like for example, that one gonna go to a Mercedes dealership.
Okay.
These two right here are actually going to CarMax, like rehabilitation center.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you know, they end up on a load board. Our dispatchers, we find them.
Okay.
And they book the cars for us. But like that car right there, that Corvette.
Yeah.
That's a 2004 Corvette with 17,000 miles on it.
Wow. That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah. 17,000 miles on it, man.
Now, what type jobs did you have before you did this?
I worked at Publix. I worked at a lot of warehouse jobs, man.
You did?
Yeah.
Is this the best one so far?
This is the best one. Cool. I like Publix, though. Publix had a lot of good benefits for, like, Publix had a lot of good benefits, so, like, long-term. You know what I'm saying? Long-term employment as far as your 401k, insurance, you know what I'm saying, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Man. Shit, like shares and stocks of the company.
Yeah.
Yeah, they Publix, bar none, top of the line warehouse that I tell anybody go apply for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And when you're just, you know, coming into places like this, picking up cup cars, cops ever stop by and want to know what you're doing?
Nah, not too much. You know, for some reason, it's very rare. Like, and you probably can contest to this if you're driving long mile. You rarely see a tow truck being pulled over.
Right. No, I know.
You know,
because they're kind of buddies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like you eventually call him or whatever the case may be. But nah, they never. Because actually last night when I was here picking up at the Nissan dealership, I probably fell asleep in that lot. Fell asleep over there, man. Picking up cars, man. But I mean, you got your long nights, man. You load up, get you some rest, and then head back.
Now, you be going back to Atlanta tonight?
Yeah, I'll be going back to Atlanta tonight.
And how do you expect that traffic? You never know?
At night, it's smooth.
Any secrets around that, getting around that Atlanta traffic?
Ain't none. Gotcha. Ain't none. You gotta go through that.
Did you ever play any sports?
I played football for a little bit, man, but I ain't stay.
Okay.
I ain't stay to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women,
that'll do it.
Hanging out,
Nothing wrong
stuff
with that.
like that, man. But I ain't stay dedicated to it though. But I'll fight though, for sure. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't stay dedicated to it.
Favorite childhood memory?
Favorite childhood memory? That's probably like for me, my favorite childhood memory, walking around like in my neighborhood, walking around the corner and see all the Chevys on 24-inch rims lined up and stuff like that. You know, as a small jit, you like, man, this got to be the move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this what we hustle for right here. This, you know what I'm saying? This look like them got to us. You feel me? As kids, so like, yeah, that's like that's always been like, you know what I'm saying, motivation for me. You feel me?
Did you ever get any of those rims?
I did. I was always doing other stuff, man. Jumping in and out of cars. I had a Camaro. Then I had a kid. Had to get a photo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That one got gone. Got a front. Like, I ain't never been able to put one in the game though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to put my own little touch on it. But patience. You gotta work for it, man.
Favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Oh, Bad Boys.
Favorite book?
Favorite book? Think and Grow Rich.
Favorite musical artist?
Lil Wayne.
Still. I saw an article the other day, he can't remember the lyrics.
Yeah. Lil Wayne the GOAT to me.
You think any of that is act or it's all legit?
What, that he can't remember the lyrics?
Yeah.
It's probably legit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's probably legit. Like, for example, you know how sometimes you can hear something? Like, you can hear a song and be like somebody trying to tell you about something, you're like, I gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, I gotta hear it. Then when you hear it, I know exactly the song you're talking about.
Yep.
So it's possible. I'm gonna say it's possible because it happened to all of us before.
Gotcha. Now, do you get a chance and go back and visit Miami once in a while?
Every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they gotta drag me down there, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always working, so I gotta get dragged down there. But
yeah,
I got a trip coming up soon in September to go down there.
Oh, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Go hang with the fam.
You a religious man at all?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. So
Yeah,
I kind of.
That's two of us.
He said that's two of us. Yeah, not at all, man. I mean, you only gonna get out of what you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get out of something what you put in. You know what I'm saying?
How about the heaven and hell thing though? You with that or no?
I ain't even gonna touch that subject, you feel me, when it comes down to it. I mean, cause
you don't want to risk it?
in
case you're
man.
wrong.
Huh?
In case you might be wrong.
Even if it don't even matter if I'm right or wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be a touchy subject for people. I really don't care though, don't get it twisted.
Yeah, no,
At the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not on my own platform. I'm on yours. You feel me? So I'ma still kind of watch my words when I say about shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
I got it. You got any questions for me?
How long you been doing this?
2007, but really like hardcore 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah. I travel around like.
And you be at the truck stops too?
Yeah, I mean it's fun. You know, I'll go on long. You know, I was kind of out of it for about a year, and then I'm getting back into it again. I mean, you probably thought it was odd that I want to talk to you, but honestly, I find everything interesting. Whether you're working as a short order cook.
Nah, it ain't even that I find it odd. I mean, I agree with what you do because I feel like even in people in your worst situations, everybody got something to say that's worth listening to.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if somebody got to talk long enough for you to hear it, the part that is worth listening to.
Yeah.
But at some point, everybody has something that's worth saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And
sure do.
you know what I'm saying? And then some people who, even just now when you had, you know what I'm saying, dude out here.
Yeah.
Not everybody got the podium
So you had
to be heard.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to be heard.
And it's like I'm not knocking it or judging it what most people say. I mean, I could be out here and he could be interviewing me.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know how it's gonna roll.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Did you see he had those 3 kittens?
Yeah, I seen him. I seen him.
Like,
he was holding one. He had 3 because I seen him holding one.
One was in the cart.
Okay, bet. One was in the car. All right.
But I mean, it's like, compared to my lifestyle, I mean, I could barely take care of one in a house.
Yeah.
And here this guy's running around, no place to live with 3, and he's happier than hell.
You see what? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, he can do things I can't do.
Yeah. But it's still the same. It's still like people like that. At some point, they still want to be heard. You know what I'm saying?
I think so too. That's what they do.
They want to be heard.
Do.
He not so much now. Of course, they might ask you for help. That's cool, but they want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? They still want to be heard. They still got something to say, even if they got a lesson inside of what they got going on.
Yeah.
They still want to feel like they matter.
Yeah.
And what you do is equivalent to that.
Oh, well, thank you.
Once you put them on, you know what I'm saying? You put them on the screen. It's like, yo, we willing to hear what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You explain us what happened. It may happen to the best of us. You feel me? So that's dope to me. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yep.
That's dope what you do. You feel me? So I think you definitely should keep that shit going, man. I think you definitely should, man.
Not everybody feels that way. They think I'm an exploiter and that I murder the people that I interview.
It's not about exploiting. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know what these people's story is. You don't know, like for example, like I done had people where I done picked up their cars, and they have some of the most amazing stories. Where,
really?
Where these people are like like one guy I picked up, and he was like deep in McDonough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but he was deep in McDonough. He was there when what franchise split, and they went and did their own thing. I think it was either Wendy's or Burger King, but he was there when they both, because they both they wanted to start something together.
Yeah.
He was there when they split.
Oh, wow.
But it was one of, I forgot, don't quote me all the way on that, but it's one of the franchises that was together, and he was there when they split.
Interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
it's
a lot of people, man. They have interesting stories, man, and
I think they do, too.
and people do have stuff to say, even in the worst situations.
No,
man.
that's what I said.
In the worst.
You ought to do this, man. Carry around a camera.
Hey, I would. I thought about it, man. You know,
I'll
I thought
help
about
you
something
along.
like
Give
that,
you my
man.
number.
Hey, I highly appreciate that.
Yeah,
man.
I don't think you need help, but I mean, in case you have some questions.
Nah, it's like I thought about it, but you know, it's just stepping out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
you'd be good at it.
Like like even right now,
Yeah.
this is stepping out my comfort zone.
It is.
Talking to a camera. You feel
Really?
me? No, G shit.
You never know it.
Huh?
You seem like a natural.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool outside. Now, don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like when I gotta talk, like and like basically I'm talking to a camera.
Yeah.
So that's like part of the reason why I'm still looking off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And stuff like that.
That's okay.
But you know what I'm saying? Like that's still stepping out my comfort zone.
Oh,
you know what I'm
alright.
saying? When it comes down to it. But
Yeah.
I feel like, man, like
I'll give you A+.
oh man, I appreciate
I
that.
never
man.
noticed it if you hadn't said something.
Nah, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
man.
there's, you know, I asked you the questions that I typically ask, but is there something I didn't ask that you'd like to talk about that you got to say, or anything you?
Let me see.
People are going to watch this and they're going to have questions.
So what is your end goal behind this?
Yeah, good question. None really, other than just finding out how people's life is, how it went, how you got here. You know, how you got into towing trucks. No end goal, man.
So like yo.
I mean, everybody's raised this way to thinking, you know, they're waiting for that other shoe to drop,
Yeah.
and they're in one.
Okay, so when I say like what's your end goal, so I mean like as far as your day planned out, you put time aside to come out in the streets and talk to people?
Yeah. Well, hey, I put weeks aside.
Oh.
I hit the road.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this is a full time.
No, it's not. I mean, I've been off it for a while, but I go on like streaks. You know, I have had people threaten me, you know, stalk me, show up at my house at 2 a.m, crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
you know how it is now.
Yeah, facts.
So,
Yeah,
I
facts.
mean, you know, once in a while I take a little break and I'll switch up. It's like, I know if I wanted to go out and the name of the game was money, I know what sells.
Exactly.
I'll
yeah.
tell you what it is. It's white, blue-eyed, blonde, prostitute.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
You're
just
right.
the way it is, man.
And that'll get them to see what's going on.
And I don't do that. I mean, I do it, but I don't overdo it. I don't go to town looking for that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know certain people are going to get more views than others.
All
That
day.
women get more views than men.
Facts.
So,
Yeah.
but I'm just not like that, thankfully.
Yeah. And women dressed in a certain attire,
Yeah.
even if they, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
not in the most healthiest condition,
Yeah. No.
cool.
No.
That still will get more views. It's a woman.
No, you see, you got it. You're going to be good.
You know
at
what I'm saying?
that.
Still
Do
a
it,
woman,
man.
so
You can get
you
cameras.
feel
cheap
me? I
now.
get it,
You can
man.
even do it with your phone. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I got one. I started one with my son. We only got 3 videos up, but it ain't something like I ever took serious to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Well, I'll give you
saying?
my number. It's so
So-
damn easy. And you're there anyway.
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
Right.
As you can see.
Yeah, right.
As you can see, it's places like this I stop at. You know what I'm saying? I even walk. I instead of just driving, I just walk across the street, go to Chick-fil-A, sit down and eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So
do.
you can run into people, and
Right.
you can run into people all kind of ways. And I will say this: I do credit repair too. And you know,
Oh,
what
you
I'm
do?
saying? I do credit repair on the side.
Hey, what's the secret on that credit repair? You just send the letter and they don't know about that?
It's not so much you just send. You send the letter, man. It's just
How do you get
it's
that
a-
shit off your report?
it's a fight.
Oh, it is.
It's a fight with them. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just how consistent you are, how persistent you want to be with them.
Can you
Because
get somebody with like terrible credit and make it good?
out of nowhere?
Yeah.
You can. It is
Come
a way
on.
for that.
Really?
It is a way for that. I ain't gonna drop that, but
No, I
'cause we
get
got
it.
classes and stuff that
Oh,
we
you do?
still.
But it
Yeah.
definitely works.
Yeah.
And if somebody came up to you and their credit was terrible and they wanted it good, what
If
would
they,
that cost them?
So let's just say this, right? So the first question that I'm asking, right, when I'm doing
Yeah.
credit card is what are you trying to get? Like what's your goal? Like what
Yeah.
what are you trying to get? Is it quick or
Yeah.
or you got patience?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Like if it's quick,
Yeah.
then that's a total different thing. You talking about, I need a car by as far as next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need a decent credit score by then. Or
Yeah.
I need trying to get an apartment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need this to look what
Why does that matter?
is possible. Huh?
Why does that matter?
Why does what matter?
Well, because they want good credit, and who
Facts.
cares what they want it for?
Because in all honesty, they're gonna mess it up anyway.
They are, but you can get them over that hump.
Yeah, I mean, I get them for whatever quick thing they trying to do. Cause by the time they come to you, it's about something they need now.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? And I hate to say that because it's a human nature thing.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Cause by the time people come to you, this shit is all the credit is already in the trash. And now it's like, man, I really need a car to somewhere else. Whether they just need some shit to go back and forth to work or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Or we getting kicked out here. Cool.
Yeah.
Say less. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't see it at, okay, for example, my score dropped from 650 to 600. I need to go get credit. I need to get it back on track.
And that really works.
Huh?
It works.
Yeah. Yeah, it works. All the way.
Huh. Why can't these people do it themselves?
They can, but we in an era about convenience.
Gotcha.
Who really want to do it themselves?
So you just wear these creditors out?
That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. And there's some other stuff in between, like, you know what I'm saying, get technical in there. But it's just, you just have to stay on them, man. You have to stay on them. But the actual person has to be disciplined too. Cause you can't, in the middle of me fixing your credit, you can't be just applying for stuff. You can't be just, you know what I'm saying? Having hard pull, soft pull, like don't do nothing. Yeah. Most people, they can't help it. They see their credit.
Are people aware of a soft pull?
Huh?
Are people aware of a soft pull?
I
mean, do they know it's done? Is it an inquiry?
Not a lot of people.
Okay.
Not a lot of people, but for people who really watch their credit, yes, they know. They know what a soft pull is. They know what a hard pull is.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, man, you don't have too many individual. It's like you really have to get to the end of fucking up, if that makes sense. You got to be like, I'm tired of fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they'll get that, you'll do what you got to do, fix it. Just like even when you helping somebody, you will help somebody where you go broke, but they end up back in the same spot because they ain't have to do shit for it.
How'd you learn how to do this?
Well, I got good friends.
Okay.
I got good friends who are willing to.
Could you do that full time if you wanted?
I could.
Really? Make a living at it?
I really could.
Wow.
But this right here is a family-owned company.
Oh, your family?
Yeah. I'm
Really?
in the family.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Family by association. Let's go with that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but they all good people. All of them good people. It's a great company. By Grace Towing. Call us for anything. As long as we can put it on the back of that flatbed, it can go.
Yeah, what do you nail somebody for that's just broken on the side of the road? Do you really bend them over, or do you give them a deal sometimes?
It all depends.
Like say I broke down here out on 20. Would it be like $900 or something to take me home?
Nah, man, ain't gonna be no damn. You talking about go home from what, 40 miles?
Yeah.
No, ain't gonna be no. Nah, ain't gonna be no damn.
Because I've heard these stories.
Nah,
Okay.
when you talking about 900, you must be talking about a big truck, like an 18
No,
talking
they
about
do
car?
this, man. No, yeah, they know they got you.
Really?
Yeah, women and shit, they need to get home.
No.
Okay.
Nah, man, we got we.
You ever have one like fall off this thing?
No, never.
When you're picking up these cars, you ever find anything weird?
I mean,
strange.
when you say weird, what do you mean?
Like, just shit on the seat, stuff you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, nah, you don't find too much. You find one of them cars every now and then where it get weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not even weird. It's just, they lived in this car.
Oh, they did.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
They lived in this car. Like, it's all kind of regular stuff. Cars, they leave tools, they leave this. Like, they leave, like, some people leave designer stuff in their car. Well, that's when they got their car repo.
Oh,
They'll leave
really?
all that type of stuff in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so.
You ever does this company do repos too?
No, we don't do repo. We do impounds, not repos.
Too dangerous?
Yeah, it's a high risk. Yeah, it's just, some people think it's worth it. No, we
Does
don't.
it pay more?
Don't quote me on that. Because somebody who's actually full-blown in repo, who does this, they done built their company by themselves, they probably tell me it does pay more. So I'm not fully informed on that. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. So I don't want to speak on that.
All right. Well, you got any questions for me?
I think you done answered pretty much all my questions.
And I want to make sure I get this right when I title the video. How's your first name spelled?
Niirey Brown.
Okay, yeah, I would have not got that right. It was my pleasure talking to you. You're a good guy.
Nah, man.
Great personality. I hope if I break down, some guy like you picks me up.
Hey, I'll be there. I tell you that, man. We come. We gonna show up for you.
All right.
But I appreciate you taking the time too, though, man, because you ain't have to.
No, but I wanted to. It's interesting.
So, like, you ain't have to.
Okay, well, thank you.
Definitely.
All right. Bye bye.